Previously on the Youth Edition.
There is the whistle. We open the door. One fuck up. And it's a 1-1 draw. It's cleared away. And there is the whistle. Well, the first half set it up. And we take 3 points at Blackpool. Strike out! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of the Youth Edition. It's Oldham Athletic. It's Dylan Allen on a quest for Champions League glory. It's time to sit back, relax, and get in that comfy chair. Put it on the big screen TV. Crack your favourite beverage, because here we go with the Youth Edition. Hello and welcome back to the Youth Edition Career Mode with FIFA 19. Oldham Athletic, a cracking start to the season. We sit on top with 14 points, haven't lost a game. But we have to keep in mind a new patch has just dropped and I'm yet to play in career mode. Now, we have seen some issues with overalls and stuff changing all over Twitter. Hopefully that doesn't affect us too much. Hopefully we can keep this momentum going and really push on towards the championship. But we'll just have to wait and see how it goes once we get into the gameplay. First and foremost, today though, we have a player upgrade. So today's player upgrade is for Awazi, our new Nigerian centre-back. Now, I did see that Blocky FC had the most thumbs up on this one. He has had 3 upgrades already. So I've made the executive decision to take the second best player. I mean, you guys need to get in there. You need to be putting the thumbs up on all of the good upgrades. Blocky is getting in nice and early, which is good to see. And you guys are really backing and supporting him. But I just felt, it's probably time to give someone else a crack. If he keeps getting the high ones, he will get some more upgrades though, so make sure you're smashing thumbs up on those player upgrades. Today though, we have gone with Yes Lord. Now, you have got the upgrade today with just the 5 thumbs up. That was the second highest one. So congratulations. Number 42, white ankle tape, a tight fit kit with some high socks, and you asked for some green and white boots. Now I found these Umbro ones, which are black, white, and a little bit of lime there. I like them. I think they're really nice boots. He said he hadn't had a player upgrade. I did check, that is correct. So well done. There is your first player in Yes Lord. And we should have another player upgrade at the end of this episode. So make sure you're getting in there, putting in your comments, and putting the thumbs up on those cool upgrades. Let's jump into this episode and see what this patch is all about. First game of the episode, we're at home at Boundary Park. We're taking on Rotherham United, who sit in 4th position, I think. We're going to go in with an unchanged lineup. It's working for us. We're getting the job done. Let's see if we can take 3 points here at home. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Game 7 of the regular season. We're at home at Boundary Park, and today, of course, we are hosting Rotherham United. We sit top of the table, undefeated at this stage, but we need to push on and really cement ourselves as a real championship contender. Unchanged lineup. The boys have been doing the job. We've only conceded 2 goals so far, which is a really good effort, to be fair, from where we were at last season. So let's see if we can continue that, hopefully today, and hope that we can get 3 points. Rotherham push forward here through Volks. They play it off. Here's the strike, and Cooper makes a good save. He started off well here, Cooper. Oldham really slow to get into this game, but we get some attack now, and it is a lovely ball up the line here for Laurent Bernard. He's got a little space to play with. He'll bring it back inside, finds Edwards, who can't really get a shot away, fires it away. Here's Cameron Griffiths. He's a little bit slow on the touch, cuts back himself, will find an opening now, and finds Edwards, who pulls the trigger, hits Guerin, and straight at the keeper. Drives his way forward here, Cameron. Edwards is onside. Lays himself forward here, Joel Edwards. Cuts back nicely. Here is the delivery, and there is a header! Oh, how is that not a fucking goal, mate? It's hit both fucking sidebars, for fuck's sake. That's Rotherham with a free kick here. 37 minutes gone now. They're going to fire this one in and look for some timber. Who's getting up there? No one. And off the sidebar and missed by Vassell. From Alfie Lee, closing it on this whistle. And he pulls the trigger from range, and there is half-time. He failed to break their defensive line down. That makes it 0-0. He retreats. Lee, back for Nick Harris. Oh, levelled! Fucking oath, ref. Well, Barros to step up. Can he find the goal? Oh, it's just over the top. It's Alfie Lee. He set something up here. Lovely touch from Alfie Lee. Pulls the trigger. Blocked by the defence again. Bernard fires inside. Oh, Edwards goes for it. And that is out. Goal kick. Tenacity. Guerin's really been unsighted. From Klein. Harris. Plays forward. Can we get something going here? Out wide. Bernard. What's he got left? Bernard goes. Bernard, can he deliver? Cuts back nicely. Hands the cross inside and cleared away once again. Good from Edwards. Gets the steal. Still comes Joel Edwards. Crosses it over for Guerin! Come on! Get in! Guerin gets the goal, his 5th of the season, and finally we break it open. Well, these boys have been kept on the pitch, earning their pennies here. Dylan Allen reluctant to make a substitution. And Joel Edwards digs in, pulls everything he can from the reserve tank, and makes that run. Looks for Guerin in a touch of space. He rises over too majestically and gets the finish. And that makes it 1-0 to Oldham. That's what we needed. A goal from the little master, the little hero, the Camembert assassin himself. Gets the goal. Dylan Allen happy. 1-0. Plays it forward. Cameron Griffiths to Edwards. Finds Alfie Lee, who has an opening and pulls the trigger from range. Just waiting for a whistle here. 1-0 victory. We'll take it against 4th place Rotherham. Long ball. And there is the whistle. Secured 3 points at home. Did what we needed to do. Well, 10 shots to 7. Only 2 on target, unfortunately. We're a little bit sprayed. But Joel Edwards gets a 9 with the assist and 3 defensive efforts, an 8-4 for Bernard, a 7-9 for Guerin with the goal, 7-4. 6 saves there for Cooper and another clean sheet. 7-3 for Barrel, 7-2 for White, 7-6 for Klein with 3 intercepts, 7-1 for Owen Griffiths, 7-3 for Nick Harris, 6 defensive display efforts from him today, and 8 from Alfie Lee with 6 defensive ones. So we're really getting stuck in the midfield. Cameron Griffiths is 7.2. Get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Right, we will continue to train this back line. And Barros getting closer to being our first goal at 75. I know I have said in the past that I don't train potential to be special players, but his stats, the ones that we don't want to affect, are very high. We need to train his defensive efforts. Once he hits 75, I will stop though. He's starting to play a little bit better and we can concentrate on leveling up some of the rest of this team. All right, time for the second game of the episode. We're travelling to Roots Hall to take on Southend United. It's a Tuesday night game, so the reserves team are going to kick in here and try and get the job done. We'll see Awazi in action as well as Gabrich, you know, these high potential lads that are coming through. Binthammer is on the bench. He may get a debut today. Let's get into this game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, match day number 8 on the road at Southend, the reserves. Well, we're going to really test out our squad depth as you do in League 1 and League 2 because there's a lot of games to be played. So we need to keep these boys, you know, pressing for first team selection. And obviously we've got the Checker Trade Trophy coming up in the not too distant future. So we need to get some minutes into these lads, get them into some form so that when we have that sort of cup games, these boys can hold their own. Yeah, maybe we'll see a debut or two today. We'll have to wait and see. And another opportunity here to really see what these reserves can do for us. Martin, the Belgian, can he get some delivery here? He can. It's in. Oh, Schinkel got the touch, but couldn't control it to get the strike away. Cooper falls over. Cootie is on the bench, so we might see him in play at some stage. Oh, off the crossbar. Southend are coming. Clear it away again. We are under some pressure here. Can we hit him on the counter-attack? Hand plays forward. Wants Chimichukwu. Gets his first touch of the day. He almost gets level. Does well to control it. Plays it off here for Coe. Here is Gabrich. We play it back. Coe. Gabrich. What are you doing, son? Just fucking get forward, mate. Don't try that trickery shit with me. Good from Hand. Gets the run here from Schinkel. And Schinkel pushes his way forward. Chimichukwu getting into position. Here's the cross. It's blocked. We'll get a corner. But, the team is not looking that menacing at this stage. Brought inside from Martin. Chimichukwu can't get near it. And this is Schinkel. To Olsen. Plays it forward. Gabrich. Back off to Schinkel. Back off to Gabrich. Oh, good save from Oxley. We're finding a little bit here in the last 5 minutes. Martin drives inside, looks for Chimichukwu, played out, Cartier will clean up at the back. Cooper up the line, sees Schinkel, he's made the run. Cut back inside, Gabrich lays it off. Chimichukwu brings it inside, here is Martin! Oh, good save from Oxley. It would have been a class goal to score before half-time, but there is the whistle. Deadlocked at 0-0 once again. In his hand. Gabrich. Long ball. Searching. Finds Schinkel. Cuts back nicely. Here's the cross inside. Oh my days! Brilliant goal! Chimichukwu strikes his first of the season, and it's a fucking beautiful one. A lovely ball in from the German. And Chimichukwu just turns and burns, delivers for Oldham straight after half time. It was a lovely long ball from Gabrich to find Schinkel. He does his man in, gives Chimichukwu enough time to find a little bit of space, and he executes it perfectly. Snaps on the volley. Oh my days, that is a lovely finish. No time for the keeper to even blink. It's 1-0 to Oldham. Gets in. There's Coe. He'll play it forward. Schinkel has the opening, pulls the trigger, and it's just wide. Oh, Tommy Martin, that's a lovely ball. Schinkel plays it through. Pan needs to get the touch on. Chima fucking Chukwu, good block. All right, let's make the changes. Murphy, Bindhammer and Cootie check in. Bindhammer on debut with Cootie and Lance Murphy. 1-0 up. Can these young lads impose themselves on? He's still got his shirt tucked in. I mean, that's how fresh he is. Here is the hammer. And he'll fire forward. It's a lovely ball from Bindhammer. He's got Chimichukwu on the break. Lays it back. Bindhammer! Oh, he's fucking railed the crossbar. Murphy will get a touch here. Plays it back for Gabrich. Schinkel Dinkel works his way forward. Can he get the strike? He can. It's absolute custard. It's a block to Cootie. He needs to do a big... Oh, brilliant from Cootie. Huge block. And it will be a corner now. Cootie. Murphy. Oh, Bindhammer's just taking Gabrich out. We're going to have to be careful here. Push forward. Oh, Cooper's missed the challenge. He's just about dead. Cartier is back. There's Awazi. Lays it off. Schinkel Dinkel plays it through the middle. Wants Coe. Oh, runs into a brick wall. We got to be careful. We want the victory here. Schinkel does well. Gabrich does brilliantly. Coe lays it off. Here is Bindhammer. Can he get something going? Lays it out wide for Murphy. Can't get on the end of it. 84 minutes gone. Here's McLaughlin. What's he going to do? Through the middle. Leonard. Oh, good save from Jill in the death. 85 minutes gone. They make a substitution. They've got the corner. We've got some tall timber out there. Let's hope that we can get the block in here. Gabrich does well to defend that ball. And they're going to come in again. Driven inside, Jill, another big save. Big save from the Korean lad. And there's the whistle. We get the victory. Chimichukwu with the goal. And just doing what we need to do. It's 3 points on the board for Oldham Athletic. Well, 11 shots to 9, a tough contested match once again, but the reserves turned up and did the job. Schinkel with the assists and a 9.0. 6.8 for Bindhammer on debut, 6.2 for Lance Murphy, and 8.6 for Chimichukwu with the goal and 2 key passes, 7.6 for Tommy Martin, 6.8 for Don Sun Han, 7.2 for Olsen, 7.5 for Jihu Jill with a clean sheet, well done lad, 7.1 for Brett Cooper, 7.2 for Cartier, 7 for Awazi, a 6.2 for Cootie, an 8 there for Gabrich. He had a very good game to be fair, and Coe with 5 intercepts and a tackle and an 8.4. Get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Well, taking a look at the best players of the week, Lauren Bernard, Owen Griffiths, Nick Harris, Alfie Lee, they're all being featured here and looking very good. Now, Tom Lefebvre isn't too far away. He's on his way back from his holiday spell. So if you've got any Media Watch comments or segments that you have seen, make sure you're sending them into dkmediawatch@hotmail.com or leaving me a hashtag Media Watch comment down below. And Tom Lefebvre will be back very, very soon. Time for the final game of the episode. Today we are hosting Burton Albion at Boundary Park. Still undefeated. Top of the table is Oldham. The first team rested, ready to go. And some of those ratings has dropped because Griffiths is definitely a 69. So there is a fucking issue here. We have reported it to EA. Hopefully they get on top of it sooner rather than later. All right, ladies and gentlemen, match day number 9. It is a wet day here in the north of England at Boundary Park as we host Burton Albion. Looking to continue this big run of form here. But we know at Boundary Park, in the wet, we have always been susceptible. So hopefully we can do the job here today. Maybe pick up more than one bloody goal. Touch. Warren lays it out. Cameron Griffiths makes the run for him. Cameron Griffiths cuts back nicely. Here's the cross inside. Guerin trying to get on the end of it. Falls to Barros. He lays it off. Alfie Lee. Oh, he's taken it to the crackers. Edwards has a crack anyway, and Collins makes the save. Edwards. Lovely searching ball out wide. Cameron Griffiths makes the run and then darts inside. Still comes Cameron Griffiths. He'll lay it off. He's got Joel Edwards. Come on, son. Come on down. Captain. Joel Edwards with his second goal of the season. Some lovely build-up play there from Oldham Athletic. Oh, the Athletics are firing. They've got him on all cylinders. Cameron Griffiths, lovely vision inside to see Edwards in just enough space to pull the trigger. And he finds the top bins. Oh, just a lovely little stop, and then, oh, with the outside of the boot as well. That is a lovely goal, actually, from Edwards. Beats the keeper, all ends up. Dylan Allen loves it. He celebrates in the rain with his little jacket on. Oh, don't ruin the hair, Dylan. That's 1-0. Nard plays forward. Here's Joel Edwards. Oh, ref! Oh, sort him out, mate, you absolute mug. Oh, fuck off. Mark him up, son. Well, we concede only our third goal of the season, but it was some poor marking once again that's been our downfall. Oh, calling for offside, hands went in the air, and well, Nick Harris, you needed to get back and help out your brotherhood there, mate, because you've just let the man straight through. And it's a simple finish past Cooper, 1-1. Griffiths inside. Guerin's barely been sighted, but gets this one through here for Edwards. He tries to push his way through. There is the whistle. It's deadlocked at 1-1. Lovely touch. Alfie Lee pulls the trigger. Oh, sidebar. Oh, that would have been beautiful. There's Harris. Somehow gets this ball through. Guerin. Griffiths. Oh, what are you doing, Cameron? Lays it off. Quick touch on. Here is Guerin. And blocked by the defensive line. We'll get a corner. 7 shots to 1, and it's 1 apiece. Driven inside. Beaten. Keeper makes the save. Barros comes through the middle. Does well, the captain. Still comes Barros. Cuts back nicely. Lays it out wide. Here is Cameron Griffiths. Back to Lee. To Bernard. Quick touch on. Harris. Alfie Lee. Can he find an opening? No, he has to hold up the play. It's Nick Harris. Edwards. There's no one in play. Come on, boys. Find that opening. Edwards. No, not the move you needed, son. Right, 3 changes. Chimichukwu checks in. Guerin to centre attacking midfield. Dodson Hand checks in on the right-hand side for Griffiths. And Gabrich checks in to the midfield for Nick Harris. Barros. Long ball up the line here for Dodson Hand. Fresh legs. Can he create? Drives inside for Chimichukwu. Can't get on the end of it. And there is the whistle. It's a 1-1 draw here at Boundary Park. Well, 9 shots to 4. They had 1 shot on target, and that one did score. Let's have a look here. Joel Edwards with the goal and an 8.7, an 8.3 for Cameron Griffiths with the assist. 7-3 for Nick Harris, a 6-6 for Cooper. Didn't have too much to do today. An 8 for Barros. He was outstanding. 7 defensive efforts. 6.9 for Noah White. 7-1 for Klein. 6-9 for Owen Griffiths. 6-1 for Gabrich. 8.3 for Alfie Lee. A 6-5 for Dodson Hand. 5-7 for Guerin. He was just missing, marked out of it, and really didn't have any opportunities. Lauren Bernard, 7.4. Chimichukwu is 6.1. Get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. All right, let's get another training session into these lads. And Edwards getting closer to 73. Time for today's player upgrade. It will be for the left winger in Murphy. If you want to make any changes to his number or kit, let me know in the comment section, of course. And the one with the most thumbs up generally will be the one that gets the upgrade. I do have a full list of everyone that has ever upgraded a player. So, I mean, if one person is getting too many, we may need to, you know, look elsewhere. But if Blocky goes out and gets himself 60-odd votes in this one, well, we will be giving him the upgrade. So make sure you're commenting. Make sure you're putting thumbs up on the upgrades that you do like. So here we go, and that is the end of this episode, of course. We still sit top of the table, 6 wins, 3 draws, 0 losses. I mean, we knew this season should be a little bit easier for us. Our squad is, well, our first team is definitely ready to progress. We only missed out on the playoffs by 1 point last season, so we should be in a really good position here. it's kind of one of those seasons where we can just sit back, relax, get the job done, hopefully, cross our fingers that it all doesn't go to shit, and really push and solidify and build this team ready for an assault on the championship, hopefully. I mean, I know I'm counting my chickens before they hatch. We're only 9 games into a 46-game season, so a lot of shit can go wrong. It's only the end of September. We will hit a new month next episode, so that means some more youth players to come in, possibly, and hopefully some more wins. We'll see you then. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one. This video is powered by Neurotech and their product Clarity. Now you can jump over to their website now, use the discount code DK10 for 10% off your next purchase, and I highly recommend this product. I use it every single day. It increases your energy, your focus, while reducing fatigue and stress. If you want to know how I get out all these videos and keep that work going, this is the product for you. So go and check it out. All the information that you need is on at that website. If you feel like making a purchase, chuck in at that discount code for 10% off. Now, if you are looking for more fresh content to check out, you can click one of these 2 videos. If you feel like subscribing, well, there's a button right there. Make sure you put on that notifications bell, and we'll see you next time.